welcome to the video. As you could probably tell by the title, we are exploring a sort of JDM barn find today. We're at my good friend slash mentor Doug's yard. I've been working here for probably a couple years. It doesn't really look like much. Show them around a little bit. We have some school bus front ends right here, etc., etc. But throughout these containers, there's various cars. We got a couple R32 GTRs. We got some 300 ZXs. We got some 240s. That's actually what we're going to be showing you today. We got a Kouki 240. So in this container right here, these cars have been here since 2010 or around there. He got them all from auction. Some of them were stolen. In there, there's about there's two 240s and one Sylvia from my understanding, but you get the sort of condition that they're in. These cars have been untouched for many years, so. So as you can see, these are some of the containers here. There's many cars, many containers, but this is like a true barn find. After a lot of shoveling, as you can see, because of Canada's winters and snowfall, we got access to one of the containers. Inside the container, after we got through the 10 years of rust and corrosion to get it open, right here is the 240 Kouki edition. The owner's not here right now, so I can't really tell you too much. I know it's a Kouki edition, and it's the naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. I believe might be a KA24, but it's one of the many cars here, and it's in very good condition, straight from Japan. You can see the VIN over there. You sort of get the idea with it. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know much about the car, but if you look down here, you can see they rerouted the air intake. You can see the filter actually in there, and then it comes up all through here. It's an InGen. Like I said, I don't know much, but you can tell clearly the owner who had it actually cared about it a little bit, took some time to do some modifications, etc. Coming back towards the end of the car, we have the beige interior. Personally, I'm not a fan. I do enjoy the buckets though, and they got the buckets on the back. I know this one's not a base model. It does have the sunroof. The base models did not come with that, and I believe they came with cloth. This one is an automatic, unfortunately, and it's left-hand drive. A lot of you watching this probably know a lot more about these than I do, but it's obviously got an aftermarket pipe on it. I'm not sure if this is factory, if this is aftermarket as well, but I believe this does come with the Kouki kit. Like I said, it's on stocks right now. Slightly hideous in my opinion. Back here at the end of the container, we have another 300 ZX. It is the 2+2, and it is a target top. This one has a hit in the front right. It's not mint, but then again, you know, it is a barn find from 10 years ago. You sort of get the condition that they're in.
Back then I bought them all up, and I put them in storage ever since. I drove some of them and enjoyed them for a little bit with my dealer plate because I have a dealership, and here they are, still sitting here, many of them. 300 ZXs are 30, what is it, 34 this thing? 34, yeah?
33.
33, R33s, and then the Godzillas here, a bunch of 240s, Sylvias, all right-hand drive cars right out of Japan that were in Canada for literally months before they were banned in the nearby province of Quebec. And then a lot of the people in Quebec lost their cars or had them stolen or whatever to collect the insurance, I guess. And I ended up getting them from different insurance companies, and I bought as many as I could possibly get because I thought they were neat and that they would be worth something in the future. All right, so a little more on this car. It was last registered in Japan probably in 2010. That's the license plate or the sticker for the year in Japan. That's how they label the cars. So that's 2010. Our next plans for the car, don't know. Really don't know what we're going to do with this. I know it has a bit of a rad leak. We may restore it or sell it, or who knows, or store it for another 20 years. So back behind the GTS, we have the GTR.
Godzilla
car. Which I drove a lot. Not a whole lot. I drove a lot of it up and down the street at very fast speeds.
You said this one had an upgraded turbo?
It seems to, yeah. It seems to have upgraded everything. It's more like a Skidoo. It just never stops pulling. It was stolen, this car, and recovered. So when I got it, it had no wheels. It's also from Quebec. And this is what you see common. The door latch is pried out of the car here. And but there was really no theft. All of these Japanese cars that I got in were ridiculously low mileage. In Japan, they figure 20,000 kilometers is high mileage on a car. Well, this one here is probably a higher mileage car. It's got 137,000 kilometers on it, which in miles isn't very high. It's about half the life of the car, I guess. It's pretty well stock, right from Japan. It was on the road in I don't know. It says 1.8, so I don't think it's 2018. This would be around 2006 to 2010. I acquired these cars. So.
If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'm not sure what comes next for the cars. Probably gonna take either the 240 out or one of the GTRs out, restore it a bit, get the paint right, get it running and stuff. I got some sneak peeks for the next couple of videos of the GT inside the building, and I'm not sure where we'll go next, but there's a lot of interesting stuff that happens around here. Yeah, let me know if you have any feedback or any questions.